Hey guys, welcome back to the Music Mindset channel. Tonight I'm just gonna get into this little thing I heard on the news. Paul McCartney done hit it big, man. Got the big bank now, yeah. The guy who's one of the most recognizable icons in the recording industry has hit it big and become a billionaire. Paul McCartney, you know, he was born June 18, 1942 in Liverpool, England. Growing up, he showed an early interest in music, which led him to meet John Lennon and join his band, the Quarrymen. I did not know that. That band turned into what we know as the Beatles, one of the most successful and influential bands in history. Now, Paul McCartney, along with Lennon, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, transformed the music landscape with their groundbreaking albums and unforgettable performances. But fast forward to today, McCartney has achieved a new milestone, becoming the first billionaire musician in the UK. This is according to the Sunday Times Rich List. We're gonna find out just how rich Paul is and how he got that money. And he's got another project going on up there in New York that's running through the end of this month. Running through the end of the summer in August and stuff like that. V-Man's gonna talk a little bit about that, and I'll come back in a second. Go ahead, V-Man.
Money, 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 money. Thanks, Mr. Mindset. Paul McCartney's illustrious career has been filled with numerous records and achievements, and he recently added another impressive accolade to his name. According to the 2024 edition of the Sunday Times Rich List, Paul McCartney has become the first billionaire musician in the UK, boasting a net worth of £1 billion, which is about $1.27 billion in the US. His wealth saw an increase of £50 million in just the past year, thanks in part to significant events such as the release of the Beatles' final song, Now and Then, in 2023. Another boost came from Beyoncé's cover of Blackbird on her latest album, Cowboy Carter, showcasing the timeless appeal of McCartney's songwriting. To put this all into perspective, Ringo Starr, McCartney's fellow Beatle, has a net worth of around $350 million, yet that's still making him one of the richest drummers in the world today. But McCartney's continued financial success highlights not only his enduring popularity, but also the lasting impact of the Beatles' legacy. And check this out, even though McCartney isn't currently on tour, he's far from idle. In May of 2024, a restored version of Michael Lindsay Hogg's 1970 film Let It Be, refurbished by Peter Jackson, launched on Disney+.
I got a few favorites. This is one of them.
And also, if you're in New York City, you can visit the Brooklyn Museum to see Paul McCartney Photographs 1963-64, Eyes of the Storm. It's an exhibit featuring over 250 of Paul's own photographs from the Beatles' early years. Paul's ability to remain relevant and influential in the music industry for over 6 decades is truly remarkable. Now, let's go back to Mr. Mindset for a closer look at the photos from McCartney's exhibit.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks a lot, V-Man. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up today, but before I do, I want to take a moment to appreciate some of the stunning photographs that Paul McCartney has in his exhibit called Eyes of the Storm at the Brooklyn Museum in New York. This collection gives us a rare glimpse into the early days of the Beatles through Paul's lens, capturing candid moments and historic scenes from like 1963 to 1964. Now, these photos not only document the rise of the Beatles, but also showcase Paul McCartney's talent and eye for photography. Each image tells a story reflecting the energy and excitement of that transformative era in music history. Now, you better catch it quick because the exhibit only runs through August 18th of this year, 2024. So if you're in New York, be sure to check it out. It's a must-see for any Beatles fan or anyone interested in the history of rock and roll. So that's pretty much what I got today. But if you do miss it in New York, there's going to be displayed in a couple of places. You're going to have to look out for that on the internet to find out exactly where. But that's all I have for you tonight. I just thought that was quite interesting to know that I kind of thought he was already something like a billionaire, but I think sometimes we get the wrong information listening to the internet. But the news says that he is officially a billionaire, and that's what we're going to go by. So congratulations, Paul McCartney, on everything that you've done and your success. And congratulations to the Beatles for being one of the hottest bands ever to pick up an instrument and make a song. I'll see you guys next time on the Music Mindset channel. I'm Mr. Mindset.